Hi, my name's Patrick Howlett, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious slow cooker chicken stew. One of the main advantages of this recipe is that you can prep it way ahead of time. Set it on the stove or on your slow cooker for about 7 hours, you come back and you got dinner waiting for you. So we're going to need some chicken. We're going to use chicken thighs. We're going to need 1 red bell pepper, 1/2 of a red onion, about a cup of potatoes, 16 ounces of coconut milk, which unfortunately comes in 13.5 ounce cans. We're going to need some seasoning in the form of salt, pepper, and a little bit of chipotle chili powder. And for our garnish at the end of it, we're going to need some cilantro and a couple of limes. Now, first things first, we're going to take our chicken, we're going to unfold it, and we're going to season it. Now, one of the main reasons we're using chicken thighs in this situation is because it holds up much, much better to long periods of cooking. It also provides a bit more flavor because of the little bits of fat that are on it. So, for a stew like this, you would rather use dark meat like legs or thighs than wings or chicken breast. So we'll set those aside for now. Next, we're going to take our red onion, and we're going to give it a nice rough chop. Since we're going to be cooking this onion for such a long time, it's pretty much going to dissolve into the stew, so it doesn't need to really look that nice. Give it a nice second chopping, and we'll scrape it up with the back of our knife, so that way we don't cut ourselves. We'll set that aside in a bowl for later. Next, we're going to chop up our red bell pepper, so go ahead and cut off the top, and take out that little nestle of seeds. You can pop the stem out of that little top that you cut off, and save that ring of pepper for later. We're not going to use it today, but it does keep perfectly well. Now we're going to cut our red bell pepper, and take out these little ribby membranes, because they don't taste quite as nice as the rest of the bell pepper. We're going to cut it into strips, and then slice those strips into nice little chunks. Now when you're cutting red bell pepper, make sure you cut with the skin down so that way your knife won't slip off of it and you'll be a little bit safer. We're going to throw those in our bowl with our red onion. Next we're going to take our potatoes, and since these are really small potatoes, we're just going to quarter them. We're using waxy potatoes here because they'll hold up a little bit better to the long cooking process and have a little bit of texture when we're done, as opposed to a russet potato or a Yukon Gold potato. Now that everything's chopped up, set your oven to medium-high heat and put some olive oil in a skillet. Now we're going to take our chicken and set it on down. We're not going to cook it all the way through on the stove, we're just looking to get a little bit of browning for some extra flavor. Once you got a little bit of color, you're going to flip it over. And once we got color on both sides, we're going to take it off. Normally you wouldn't want to put cooked chicken back on the same plate that it was raw on because you could get sick, but since this isn't cooked through all the way, we're not going to worry. Now we're going to dump in all of our vegetables. That last little bit out of the bowl. We're going to hit them with a little bit of extra salt and a little bit of extra pepper. And we're going to give them a nice toss. Again, same thing with the chicken. We're really looking to just get a little bit of color and a little bit of extra flavor. We're not looking to cook through these vegetables yet. Once they're all ready, deposit them into a bowl. We're going to crack open our coconut milk. Since we have 13.5 ounce cans, we're going to need 2 of them, but we're not going to need all of both of them. For an easier, cleaner pour, so that you don't spill things all over the place, don't open the can all the way. Instead, make 2 slits in the top of the can and pour it like so. And we're going to do the same thing for the next one. Now we're going to take our lime, roll it up, that way we get the juices sort of going, and cut it in half. Now that everything's ready, we're going to assemble. So put your chicken in the bottom of your slow cooker. Add your vegetables. Add your coconut milk. We're going to add the juice of half a lime. We're going to strain it through our fingers to make sure that no seeds get in there. We're going to add about a teaspoon of our chili powder. You can add more if you like it spicier, or you can add less if you don't like it quite as spicy. We're going to give it a quick stir. Cover it up. Set the slow cooker to low, and go kill 7 hours. Now we're going to chop up a little bit of cilantro. Be careful when using cilantro, because some people have a chemical in their saliva that actually makes it taste like soap. Now 7 hours have passed. We have a delicious slow cooker chicken stew with a nice tasty coconut broth. Gonna add a little bit of that cilantro that we chopped up. Give it a squeeze of fresh lime juice. And all you need is a spoon. Enjoy.